All right, what's up, guys? Michael Edward here, head trader at True Trading Group. It is June 12th, and we are finishing the day or the week off here with the SPY selling off a big gap up. We gapped up about 800 points here today. This is a typical bull trap. Faded that gap. We're now below yesterday's lows. So, again, TVIX back in play, guys. SPY options back in play. We're getting a ton of momentum and really wide range movements in the overall markets. If you guys caught my live stream yesterday and the day before that, the Wolf of Reed Street and I, Jason Spatafor, and I were both on that live stream talking to members, explaining to you guys that the volatility is going to be coming back into the overall markets and that small cap momentum is going to slow down. So what I noticed yesterday, and now again, even more evident today, is that small caps are trading differently these last 2 days than they have been for the last 2 weeks. We talked about this on the live stream 2 days ago. You guys missed that live stream. I suggest you guys go back and check them out because we talked about the shift in momentum that we were seeing in small caps and into volatility in the overall markets. So what I want to talk to you about in this video is a new way, or the new way, to trade small caps for the time being, because small caps have changed over the last 2 days from the way that they've been trading over the last 2 weeks. And I'm going to show you guys that and explain to you why I believe that is happening. You have to understand something like this. You have to look at it this way. Small caps. Most of that volume in small caps is from day traders, retail traders, traders like you and I. It's not necessarily, tons of hedge funds that are buying millions and millions of dollars of positions. It's algorithmic trading that's flipping positions back and forth, taking advantage of certain inefficiencies and price movements in the market. So it's high frequency trading, but it's not necessarily position building. And that's why you get all this volatility and this momentum in small caps. Traders come in, they short it, they get squeezed out, they cover, market pushes the stock higher. That's what really goes on in those small cap retail stocks. And you have to think of it this way: as volatility opens up in the overall market, and you have stocks like the TVIX that go from 160 to 230 in one day, when you have the SPY that drops 10 points in a single day, 20 points in a single day, and you have SPY options that are moving 800% in a single day, that's going to attract a lot of traders' attentions. Like myself, it attracts my attention. Okay, it attracts my attention. So when you think about it like this, I've been trading small caps for the last 2 weeks. You take one trader just like myself, that's several hundreds of thousands of dollars of liquidity that if I'm not trading those stocks and I'm trading the TVIX instead, or I'm trading a SPY option instead, that's several hundreds of thousands of dollars of liquidity that will not be in that particular small cap, because just I'm not trading it. And my position size is in and out. If I buy it, and then by the time I sell it, if I buy it again and I sell it again, you're talking 6 figures worth of liquidity easily that will not be in that stock anymore on that day. Now, if you take 100 traders that are like me and they're not trading small caps because they're trading the TVIX, they're trading SPY options, they're trading UVXY, they're trading other vehicles where volatility is, that takes more liquidity out of these small caps. And without that type of liquidity, you lose momentum. Okay, it becomes harder for those stocks to see short squeezes because there's less momentum as there's less volume. So it makes perfect sense when you think about it that way, that as volatility picks up in overall markets, there's a lot more opportunity. Okay, instead of just looking at small caps to be moving on the day, you have traders like myself that shift their focus and start to trade the TVIX. Like I traded the TVIX today. I also did trade some small caps today, but like yesterday, perfect example, I was all over the TVIX yesterday. Okay, and like now you're seeing day traders are starting to come back in and they're starting to trade these volatility vehicles instead of trading small caps. So something that I noticed today in small caps is a drastic slowdown in momentum. You had a lot of small caps today that gave you really good setups that failed. And the reason why these small caps are failing is because of traders like myself that are starting to move their focus and attention away. So the purpose of this video is to get you guys to think about this and understand that as small cap momentum starts to slow down, I want you to not be greedy. Okay, you've gotten away with being greedy for the last 2 weeks. You've gotten away with not taking profit because the stocks continued higher. Now, if these stocks are going to run out of momentum a little bit, you might only get one move. You're not going to get 2 or 3 or 4, which is what we've seen for the last 2 weeks. For the last 2 weeks, you got paid to hold on to your position. You got paid to buy the stock back, take profits, buy it again, you got paid to do that. I'm starting to see that shift, and that's why I'm saying if you guys missed my live stream from a couple days ago, go back, check it out, because I talk all about this. 2 days ago, I talked all about this. After JFIN got destroyed, I said, guys, I think there's way too many bag holders between CHK, JFIN, Chesapeake, Hertz. I don't know if I just said that already. GNUS, IMRN, like there's so many bag holders that I was like, it's going to pull momentum out of these stocks. And especially with volatility picking up in the overall markets, traders' attention are going to flock there. And you saw it today. So let's just show you, I want to show you a couple of examples. Okay. And then we'll talk about how you can change your trading. Okay. You look at CHNR. Look at that. Look at CHNR. You get one move and then it's over. Okay. One move and it's over. And this was a great setup. This was a great setup. Okay. Heaviest volume of the entire day as we break through that initial morning high. You were coming up to get a possible trade line VWAP crossover. You see the trade line was acting as support. You see VWAP was previously an area of resistance. This was an excellent trade setup. And if this stock gave you this setup 1 week ago, this trade line holds, you get a trade line VWAP crossover, and this stock squeezes and explodes. We're not in that environment anymore. And I want you to recognize that. So when you get this one move, you have to be taking profits off on this move. Do not be greedy. Do not think that just because for the last 2 weeks small caps ran out of control, that's going to continue. Be prudent. Take your profits because the stock completely died out. Another example, CTIB. Okay, another example, double bottom gap up. Okay, double bottom gap up. Trade line comes in, holds support, pushes the stock over VWAP, increase in volume, and what happens? We double top, stuffed. Stock rolls over. If this was a week ago, this VWAP area holds and we squeeze through the high of the day. So again, on a situation like this, when you get that move, take profits off the table. IMRN, another one. Okay, IMRN, another one. We break through previous high of the day. I actually traded this one today, made a nice chunk of change on it. Break through the high of the day. Okay, heaviest volume of the day by far. Okay, we draw out our Fibonacci retracement levels. We don't really have, Fib levels aren't really in play on this one. But you guys can see here, VWAP, trade line, previous high, heaviest volume of the day, little TTG triangle type pattern. Okay, if this was a week ago, this stock does this. In fact, it did do this a week ago. It did do that a week. We traded IMRN just a couple days ago. Okay, when the stock went crazy. You guys are the daily chart. Remember this day? Went from $7 up to $29. We traded it that day. Okay, the environment has changed. Okay, E-Man, another small cap. Okay, look at this. Breaks through the initial morning high, heaviest volume of the day. There's your initial morning high. Okay, we'll draw a line right across that level. You also have a prior halt price. You have the trade line and VWAP coming up. If this was a week ago, this stock continues. This is what I'm talking about how small cap momentum has slowed. I said this on my live stream 2 days ago. I said to be ready for this, that I think small caps are going to slow down. You are seeing it today firsthand. One move. You're getting one move on all of these stocks. Okay, you're getting one move on all of these stocks. Okay, one. You're not getting follow through. So now that you know and you realize the small cap environment has changed, it's time for you to scale back. Okay, do not keep pushing. Maybe if you want to drop your position size down a little bit, but make sure you are taking profits quicker. When your profit targets are reached, be disciplined with them, stick to those targets, take profits off the table because the small cap environment has changed. I have shifted my focus over to TVIX. I've shifted my focus to SPY options. That's where my attention is going to be as long as we have this volatility. The market, we were down 1,800 points yesterday. We gapped up 800, then we gave it all back to go red on the day now. Like I'm shifting my focus into that type of action. But if you guys are still going to be trading small caps, you have to make sure, I want to make sure that you guys are aware of this shift in environment so that you guys don't get hurt and you become prudent traders, not greedy traders. This also shows why it's so important for you to be diversified. I teach all of our True Trading Group members to be diversified traders. Even if you have a small account, learn how to trade options so you can take advantage of overall market movement when small caps slow down. So instead of you guys keep banging your head against the wall when small caps slow down, move your attention over to some wider range, broader market trades, and you can trade options. So if you guys are not familiar with trading options, don't worry. There's an entire course on options on the TGG website that I wrote myself with the help of Chris Toner, one of our option traders at True Trading Group. And it covers an intro to options where we talk about basic calls and puts, but then there's also advanced options that gets into straddles, strangles, debit creds, debit spreads, credit spreads, debit spreads, iron condors, naked puts, naked calls, all that stuff. That's more for advanced traders. If you're a newbie, don't even worry about that stuff. But it's important for you to learn how to trade calls and puts because that's how you can take advantage on days when the SPY has a big drop or a big rally and small caps are quiet. And you guys can pull out 100, 200, 300% gains on those options in a single day. That's how much those options move. Okay. So if you guys want to get those courses, click on the link in the description below. Use coupon code TTG620. That'll get you a 34% discount on a 1-year membership that includes all of your courses for free. All right. Hope you guys have a fantastic weekend. Keep this in mind going into next week, and we'll see what the weekend brings us. We'll see where futures markets open on Sunday, and then going into Monday, we'll have a whole new plan. But a monster week this week. Let's see what happens next week. Take care, guys. Have a great weekend. Later.